Ke a dumedisa borara ke kopa re rapele. Modimo mothata yotlhe moabi wa masego le matlhogonolo. Wena motswedi wa botlhale le tlhaloganyo. Kgakolano le kitso. Rona batlhanka ba gago ba re senang epe thata. Re go rapela ka boikokobetso gore o re abele tshiamo, thokgamo le botlhale jwa gago. Go tla go re kaela le go re goga mo dipuisanong le ditherisanong tsa letsatsi leno. Re se go fatse rra o re tlogedisa dikgatlhego tse e leng tsa rona fela. A re se re tla se buang ra ba re se dira mo ntlong ye. Se re kgalletso le tlotlo mo leineng la gago le le boitshepo. Re na le ledulo kagiso le boammaruri. Re na le lorato le katlego mo setšhabeng le mongwe mo go yo mongwe. Re rapela mo leineng le legolo la ga Jesu Kriste moreboloki le morena wa rona. Amen.
Pray be seated. Ne ke santse ke emetse marara gore ba nne hatshe ke itse bothata jwa bone go ba tlile go le late marara makelo amogeleng ke lo dumediseng re ne re sologetse matona mangwe a puso le bogogi jwa palamente ba ko moragonyana ba santse ba tlatla mme from tribal ke bona re seboko ke a go dumedisa marara mare simoleng thulaganyo ya rona ya gompieno ke re it is an honor that I welcome you all to this official opening of the 4th meeting of NTLO DIKGOSI. We convene at a time where we are facing economic challenges as a nation. And I believe that we are all aware of the current financial situation. Traditionally, this October meeting should have comprised of a local study tour of members to appreciate and review government projects. Due to the government austerity measures in place, we had to forego the annual above-mentioned oversight tour as there were financial implications associated with it. It is worth noting that during these trips, the House uses this opportunity to give back to the communities in the areas we visit. And we do this in line with fulfilling our social responsibility commitment in line with Vision 2036 pillar, airing a compassionate and caring nation which promotes social welfare and care for its citizens. This 4th meeting of the 5th NTLO DIKGOSI will be taking place from today until Friday, the 31st of October, 2025. The meeting has been structured in the following manner. Validation of sexual reproductive health rights package by UNFPA. Marara, as you may recall, during the June meeting, we had a very successful capacity building workshop anchored on sexual and reproductive health rights and gender development themed Moremo Holo go betlwa wa taola wa motho o a ipetla. As DIKGOSI, we are earnestly concerned about the ever-increasing gender-based violence affecting our communities. Statistics show that from the 19th of December 2024 to the 2nd of January 2025, the Botswana police recorded 60 cases of rape, 19 of murder, and 13 defilement cases. Honorable members will agree with me that these statistics paint a distressing picture and this is an urgent call for continuous collective action. Re tsaya sebaka se go bua ka ba ga rona gore le rona kwa malwapeng a re bueng thata ka kganye ya kgokgontsho. Re leke thata go bulega ga re bua ka yone go bona gore tota gate bothata bo tswa ga kae. Ke dumela gore kganye ga se ya baitsana pele ba gogigela ba le hatshele. Go bolana bana ba rona kwa malwapeng ba gisanye ba rona ditsala tsa rona le ba re gaugi le bone. A re epe modi wa bothata jo re o kumule mo setšhabeng. Motswana wa tla re molemo wa kgang ke go buiwa. Having said that, we are extremely grateful to those who partnered with us during the mentioned workshop. Allow me to single out these partners. They are United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Youth and Gender, Directorate of Public Prosecutions, DPP, Botswana Police Service, and Legal Aid, Botswana. Once again, let me convey our sincere gratitude on behalf of myself and members of DIKGOSI for the support and partnership. I hope we will continue this collaboration with an aim to develop a meaningful, lasting solution to combat gender-based violence. Honorable members, at this point, I'm pleased to inform you that post the workshop, UNFPA has completed the resource package and the feedback from Marara was incorporated. There is also the Setswana translation to this package. Having said that, let me announce, honorable members, that immediately after these proceedings, UNFPA will be hosting DIKGOSI for the validation of the report. To consideration of the Constitution Amendment Bill 2025, Bill 14 of 2025. Marara, part of the mandate of DIKGOSI is to deliberate on bills referred to it by the National Assembly, in accordance with Section 88(2) of the Constitution of Botswana. During the first week of this meeting, from Tuesday the 21st to Friday the 24th October 2025, honorable members will debate the Constitution Amendment Bill 2025, Bill number 14 of 2025, referred to the House from Parliament. Members of DIKGOSI will come up with their viewpoint regarding the proposed amendments and then form an opinion which will then be communicated to the National Assembly in the form of a resolution. 3, House business, questions and motions. Another point worth noting is that DIKGOSI has been given the power to discuss any matter within the executive and legislative authority of Botswana, of which it considers it desirable to take cognizance in the interests of the tribes and tribal organization it represents, as per Section 85.5 of the Constitution of Botswana. As DIKGOSI and honorable members of this House, we may identify gaps within our tribal communities and suggest improvements thereof, usually through the formulation of questions and motions. Therefore, the second and the last week of the meeting, which will begin on Monday the 27th to Friday the 31st October 2025, the House will consider 98 questions, 12 motions that have submitted by members of DIKGOSI. We look forward to a continued cordial relationship with the relevant ministries, as ministers will be expected to share answers on the same. As I conclude, honorable members, the question of relevance of DIKGOSI is often asked. Our answer remains clear. Our role as enshrined in the Constitution is to advise, to scrutinize, and to provide perspective on matters of tradition, custom, and welfare of our people, And as such, we are the custodians of the moral and cultural compass of this nation. It is therefore very important for members to be abreast with topical issues. There is need to introspect and reposition DIKGOSI to be relevant, to deliver priorities to match the global changes, as well as realign with national priorities set by the new government. In our endeavors to re-engineer our processes to remain relevant in the present age and future, we have to deliberate on the following. Duration of the meeting. As National House, we need to rethink about the 2 weeks duration and reflect as to whether the duration is adequate for DIKGOSI to effectively deliver on its mandate. International participation. DIKGOSI needs, among others, reflect on its engagement with similar institutional houses internationally, as well as participate in international forums for the adoption of best practices and solutions towards better legislation and policies. Public engagement. DIKGOSI has to reflect on its level of engagement with the public and intensify its outreach programs and platforms. Revised rules and procedures. Honorable members, DIKGOSI has submitted amendment of rules of procedure to the Office of the President for approval. The amended rules, once approved, will aid DIKGOSI to be more efficient and effective, thus remaining relevant in these changing times. The government should continue to empower DIKGOSI and DIKGOSI in general. And with these few words, I hereby declare the fourth meeting of the 5th DIKGOSI officially open. Nalwan Kipula Marar. Marara irleko tsimologong ka tlhoka go lo itsise gore re na le moeledi wa palamente yo mošwa, mme ga re tswa ga go na le ko re yang teng ke tla heta ke le mo itsise semmuso ga ka bona nako ya go kgabola teng. Ke bone gore lo bone se hatlego hela se sentšha se sentlentle be lo ipotsa gore mme yo ke mang, re tla lo mo itsise sentle kgantele. Me a re ireng jaana Marara ke kopa gore lo nkemele motsotsonyana hela gore ke go bua ka kwa gore ke tle ke lo itsise gore thulaganyo ya gompieno ya go tsamaya jang. Ke a leboga.